Yeah, it definitely woke it up. Minus 25 right now. Let's see how things start. Ooh, battery's beeping, that's good. At least the battery's good, I mean. Ready? I gotta get a charger for this thing. Oh, there we are, right there. Charged up, good to go. This thing's the lightest charge pack out there. Not really, but you know what? I don't mind a little heavy charge pack if it means getting a car started. These things are awesome, by the way. I don't know if you guys run charge packs or jump packs. They, it's amazing how much they can cause an engine to crank over when jumper cables hook up to another vehicle won't. So we'll give this thing a shot. I'm sure this will get us started. Battery in that Suburban's been struggling. I think I've got some kind of power leach, power gremlin somewhere in that thing. I gotta start diagnosing it and find out why, but after a couple days, power on the batteries get real weak, so we'll see. All right, round two, let's try it. That's amazing. Usually this thing's really good about that. I think the lithium batteries in that jump pack, they get so cold by the time I walk over here, they just can't put out the power. So I gotta go get an actual charger that's plugged in, and that way, hopefully, it'll jump that thing. I wonder how electric cars do in this type of weather. Anybody out there have electric car? Not gas, 100% electric. Negative 25, negative 35 degree weather, Fahrenheit. Anyone experience that? Because I can only imagine those things must suffer. You just gotta get the engine started on a gas vehicle. Just gotta get it going. And once it's going, you know, you gotta keep that carbon-based fuel flowing into it. But electric car, you're at the mercy of those batteries the entire time. Something to think about. Improvising. I don't feel like carrying that charger all the way over to the car. And two, I don't want to start another vehicle on the farm just to jump and start the car. Someday I'm gonna have a house with the attached garage and it will be heated. It doesn't have to be crazy heated. It could stay 33 degrees Fahrenheit for all I care. But I am not gonna have a frozen garage because this is what we deal with every winter. Here we go. It's not cranked 100%, but it's definitely more than low. I think I need a new battery. Whoever designed this plastic cover here, I'm sorry. It's going away. If I can do it without gloves on. Oh, yes. Oh, it's glorious. Look at all that. I have a place now to attach. Oh, yes. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, look at this. Watch this. Oh, it fits. The whole thing. Okay, I'm just gonna let that charge for a while. Fortunately, she's got 30 minutes before she's gotta go. So I'm gonna use every bit of those 30 minutes to try to charge that battery up. And then we'll give her round 4, round 5. Just like starting trucks. Okay, let's try that again. What is this? I guess I know I got a cheer team cheering me on. All right, let's turn this baby up. Some more juices. Try cranking. It's been 20 minutes on there. Come on, Suburban, you can do it. Absolutely not happening. I think that battery's dead. Okay. All right. Well, let's start my pickup. Now this one had a hard time starting the other day too a little bit. Its battery was a little weaker. I think I got it charged up well, but just to be safe, I'm gonna put the jumper on it, give it some extra power, and then that way just help guarantee that it'll start. because I gotta go to town and get a battery for the other car anyways. Fortunately, this one's got a little bit better access to the terminals. The end's pulled out. Oh, I'll forget that idea. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let me get the jump pack. All right, let's do this. This thing's nice and warm. I've had been sitting on the heater in there. So these lithium batteries are toasty and they are ready to get the job done. What'd I tell you? Money. All right. So, not only I need a battery now, I gotta fix that charger. We need that for other stuff on the farm. So if anyone asks what we do with all our YouTube money that we make, let's just say someday you guys will see, hopefully, a new home for the Welker residents, for both myself and my brother. No, we're not living in the same home. We're gonna have 2 homes. There'll be nice garages, and these will be inside. Dreams. That's what we're going for. There, you guys know our little secret. Yes, we want to build homes because our families are growing fast. Okay, it's running. We're good. Okay, it sounds good under the hood, but that exhaust is just lacking. Let's fix that.
Pounds of resistance.
That's gonna have some.
I'll feel it.
Yeah, I mean that's. Oh yeah, that takes. I mean that takes a little bit of.
Should put a spring gauge.
It's like holding your hand on the end of the exhaust.
Yep.
Look at that. And the whole purpose of that thing is just to noise, right? Well, you were saying, yeah, back pressure. That's right. All right, so the guys at MPI are going hard at on this thing. They're taking the stock exhaust off. As you guys just saw, that's a flapper valve for back pressure, and they are going to replace this 3-inch stock exhaust with 2 2.5s.
Yep.
So it'll be awesome. So we'll see if we can make the 6.2 bark a little bit. Now is that just a wide pipe? What do you call that?
A pulse chamber.
Pulse chamber. And that's what you guys have a patent on. That's your baby.
Yep.
That's awesome. So they're leaving that last cat on there, obviously for environmental reasons. But he said actually the reason for all those cats is the expansion chambers. And it's actually necessary for your exhaust system to have the ability to have expansion chambers when you're running a V8 style engine with exhaust coming off both sides of the block. So by leaving that on there, I'm not going to lose any performance, but it's actually going to help the way the exhaust flows in the engine. So that's fine. That's all good. You can just let it dump if you want. In the first time. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh boy. There were my mileage. All right, they just wrapped it up. It didn't take them that long at all. Even touched up some spots with some paint. Looks good. All shined and everything. I'm excited. So we're gonna put this down in a second, but they really are anxious to cut apart the muffler on this thing and see what the old stock muffler had inside. So let's take a look. And it's off.
Yep, so it blows in here, pressures it up, goes through this little hole here, pressures it up, then back out, hits the flapper valve, opens the flapper valve.
What's all this, just soundproofing for?
I think it's the neighbor's cat.
It looks like it.
No, it's just sound deadening material. Help get rid of the drone.
All right, sound check. Do it. Oh. She definitely snorts a little more just running. So he was just telling me with the O2 sensors in this thing, it's actually, now that the back pressure is different on the exhaust, the computer's got to relearn the fuel to air ratio. And after a few drives, it'll basically come up with a new mixture, if you want to call it, and will maximize the mileage and horsepower. Yeah, it definitely woke it up. There's no doubt. Awesome. All right, cool. This pickup's that much closer to being what I want it to be, which I have no idea what that is, but we're getting there. One exhaust pipe at a time. But here's the thing. Leg Arms is gone right now. He's off the farm. He took a trip to go see some of his family, distant family far away. And anyways, I may have worked out a deal to get his pickup and exhaust too, so don't tell him. I'm gonna see if he figures it out himself, but I'm gonna go get his pickup, put it in the shop, and we're gonna go to town and quickly do his too. There, 4 days later, 5 days later. I don't know how many days it's been. New batteries in, wife's gonna be happy. Fortunately, I hadn't had to go any places. We've been able to use the pickup in between. But it's 20 degrees outside right now instead of negative 20 like the time I was messing with it. I think it was negative 20, maybe it was negative 10, I don't know. It was cold. It's good to go now. All right, well, back to the shop. All right, let that battery charge. I'm gonna see if, well, just curious to see what its charge is after I let it sit for a little bit, see if it really was the battery. So Mike was just going underneath here immediately. As soon as it's up, he's like, you can see it's leaking exhaust right here. See that? And then he quickly looked up here and saw that there's bolts broke off the heads. So manifold is leaking a little exhaust up there, and that's why the ticking sound is. My brother was complaining about that, trying to figure out what that ticking sound is, and then it goes away when it warms up. Well, that's what it is. So maybe I'll be nice and tackle that for him someday. Or maybe I'll let him do it, I don't know. But we're gonna get him an exhaust. There we go. 2 trucks down. The MPI guys took care of business. They obviously been doing that well. Mike's actually been in the muffler business for a long time. He's had a couple shops, and well, let's just say he's done enough vehicles that he knew what he was doing. But he's getting out of that, and they're getting more into the actual design of the exhaust systems. And actually they have a patent on that. And it's just basically running true dual exhaust from the front back. And the idea behind that is you get the performance without the drone. Because if you go a bigger diameter pipe, He said that's where you get the sound in the cab, that constant, and that's what people don't want. So to get the performance of the dual exhaust without the noise, you do the dual exhaust like they have it, and he's got that patent, and it's a pretty cool deal. So we're gonna see if Leg Arms here notices that his truck's been modified. I'm not gonna say a word, we'll find out. So go check out MPI, and another fun fact about those guys, besides the fact that they're fellow Montanians, they race the Millennial Farmer on the track. They said he's a fast racer, so I guess his legend, his reputation stands for itself, but they, yeah, no, he's the competition, but no, they're really cool.